Trump has decided to block a new border crossing between Canada and the US. He's basically holding it for ransom. I am so tired of this man. So there is a bridge that is being built. It started construction in 2018. It's called the Gordie Howe Bridge, and it connects Detroit, Michigan to Windsor, Ontario. It cost $6.4 billion, which was entirely paid for by the government of Canada, although it is jointly owned by the state of Michigan and the government of Canada. And today, Trump has decided that he isn't going to support this, despite the fact that the bridge is already almost at completion and should be opening this year. He's decided, nope, I'm not having it. I should point out that he was the one who approved this bridge back in 2017 when Justin Trudeau was Prime Minister, and actually said at the time that it was going to be a great economic benefit to America. I think he even called it a necessity at the time. I could go back and look up the quote, but the point is he was largely in favor of this bridge. However, his good friends, the Moroun family, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong and I don't care, they own the Ambassador Bridge. Now, the Ambassador Bridge currently is the border between Canada and America, between Detroit and Windsor. And the Ambassador Bridge has tolls on it. And the Moroun family has said that they think that this new bridge, the Gordie Howe Bridge, infringes on their rights to have exclusive tolls on the bridge. And basically, the Gordie Howe Bridge leads pretty directly from the 401. It's going to have people go straight over it, and less people are going to use the Ambassador Bridge, basically. And so the Moroun family is very upset about this, not making cash off of a border crossing. And I will show you in a second what Trump said, because I do go and read Truth Social daily. I know that most people can't stomach it, so I need to go and see the actual information and then bring it to others. But one of the points that he has about it was something about not using American steel. You should know that the American side of the bridge used American-made steel to build it. So let's look at Truth Social. I'm going to read this whole thing to you because it gets weirdly into hockey, and I think people need to hear it. As everyone knows, the country of Canada has treated the United States very unfairly for decades. Now things are turning around for the USA, and fast. But imagine, Canada is building a massive bridge between Ontario and Michigan. They own both the Canada and the United States side, and of course, built it with virtually no US content. This is a lie. President Barack Hussein Obama stupidly gave them a waiver so they could get around the Buy American Act and not use any American products, including our steel. Again, we used American steel for the American half. Now the Canadian government expects me, as President of the United States, to permit them to just take advantage of America. What does the United States of America get? Absolutely nothing. Ontario won't even put U.S. spirits, beverages, and other alcoholic products on their shelves. They are absolutely prohibited from doing so. And now, on top of everything else, Prime Minister Mark Carney wants to make a deal with China, which will eat Canada alive. We'll just get leftovers. I don't think so. Just small point to note here. Why are you referring to Canada's anything as leftovers? It doesn't inherently belong to you. Secondly, we banned all of the spirits, or at least the province of Ontario did, because of your dumbass tariffs and the fact that you've been waging an economic war on our country for a year now, and that you openly said that you wanted to cripple our economy. So that's on you, bud. Carrying on. The first thing China will do is terminate all ice hockey being played in Canada and permanently eliminate the Stanley Cup. If you think for one moment that that could ever happen, if you could prevent Canadians from strapping on skates and jumping on a frozen pond, buddy, also, you can't take the Stanley Cup out of it. I hate this man. The tariffs Canada charges us for our dairy products have for many years been unacceptable, putting our farmers at great financial risk. This is not true. I will not allow this bridge to open until the United States is fully compensated for everything we have given them. And also, importantly, Canada treats the United States with fairness and respect that we deserve. We will start negotiations immediately. With all that we have given them, we should own perhaps at least one half of this asset. The state of Michigan does. The revenues generated because of the U.S. market will be astronomical. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I mean, just leave in the comments the things that you want to roast him about. Is it the ice hockey? Is it the China? Is it the bridge? Is it the misinformation? Who's to say? Could be all of it. Also, just for fun, last night he was again posting shit on Truth Social about Canada. Specifically, this thing that he's posted before, that is a map where the U.S. flag is over top of America and Canada and Greenland. So that's fun. And to all those who might say, well, it's just one man. It's not just one man. It's never just one man. There's a whole regime behind him. This movement keeps being pushed. This American exceptionalism taking over Canada. This has been going on all year. I am so fucking sick of it. But yeah, the bridge, the Gordie Howe Bridge, named after legendary Canadian Detroit Red Wings hockey player Gordie Howe, is supposed to open at some point this year. But apparently, Trump wants to prevent borders between our two countries. What an absolute shock.